Hey guys, Bishme back with another video, and today we got my Battle Sparks League Week 5 matchup against Goose Almighty, coach of the Pittsburgh Steelix. Now, a little bit before going into the team breakdown, going into this match, his team is 3-1 while I'm 1-3. Getting my first win last week against actually Among Us, is a great guy. Check him out. He got a channel. He's posting his videos over there. Goose, on the other hand, picked up a win against the team that slaughtered me. The team that beat me pretty convincingly. Every other match was like really close, but he beat the team that 5-0'd me. So going into this matchup, I'm definitely ranked lower than him, but I did cook up a little bit of something, especially for this team. So as you can see on your screen now, I have my G-Max Dreadnought. I traded away my Orbital for Dreadnought because Dreadnought has just shown what it could do. Like, it never disappoints. Not to say Orbital disappointed, but in that last match, I feel like it just took space on my team, having to bring a G-Max to every match. So I felt like I could rely more on Dreadnought to get the job done. I also made another trade. So Dreadnought was B tier and Orbital was my G-Max tier. So swapping them, and then I was able to drop Orbital. So I actually dropped Orbital and I picked up Chandelure, and it looks pretty good in this matchup. I'm gonna get to that in a bit, but let's talk about another change on his team. So I took this screenshot before the trade was placed, but he actually has Flygon on his team instead of Jellicent, and I'm not sure how that'll come into play, but I'll definitely see in the battle. So let's not waste any time and get into this team. So we can see he has the Charizard, G-Max, Ninetales, and Venusaur. Looking at this, definitely got some Sun team antics going on. Someone did also point out that he has the Hatterene, Dusclops, and Drapion, which can be pretty slow Pokemon, and and Reuniclus. Sorry, Hatterene, Dusclops, and Reuniclus. So he could have a little Trick Room setup going on there, and I could definitely see that looking at his team. So it'll be Rain versus Sun this week. So let's get right into what I brought. So I'm bringing the same Pelipper from last week. This is gonna be my defensive wall, mainly for the Rapidash and the Hitmontop or the Drapion. Like, other than that, he doesn't have any really defensive mons. So I might even think about switching my defense into special defense, just to put a little bit more into that. I got my Claydol. Oh, and like I said, Pelipper is the same set. I got my Claydol. This time I'm bringing the Gravity over the Rapid Spin because on his team he doesn't have anything that could set up on me, like a Rocks. I mean, he does have the Drapion, which can set the Poison Spikes or the Spikes, which is scary. Hopefully that does not come into play. I put on Gravity just so that I could hit this Charizard with a Earth Power if we get into a 1v1, and Psychic is just for the Venusaur. So I have my Dreadnought, my Swift Swimmer, G-Max. Got the Liquidation that's gonna hit anything hard, even the Ninetales in the Sun with max attack, Adamant, and Life Orb. Like, I'll be able to set my own Stealth Rocks. Actually, I got the Head Smash. This thing is gonna OHKO. Head Smash with or without the G-Max is still 150 base power. I'm going to keep saying that because this will OHKO the Charizard. I got my Earthquake just to have a little bit more reliable source of hitting in case my Gravity isn't up, and it also boosts my special defense against his specially attacking team. I also have the Head Smash to set up the Sandstorm, which will give Dreadnought, I'm pretty sure it doubles my special defense since I'm a Rock type. And I just have the Ice Fang for the Flygon, where he did make the trade, so I'm expecting to see it. So yeah, let's get into my next three. So here we just got the Ferrothorn, max special defense. This is mainly my Venusaur answer, but just in case if I have to bring it in, I'll have the Aqua Berry, and I can live 1 attack. So I might even switch it in on Charizard to take a max Airstream, which shouldn't do anything. And then with the Aqua Berry, if he goes for the Wildfire, that'll it'll put me in a great position, because Ferrothorn will be able to stall out 2 turns of Charizard's Gigantamax. And if the rain should be up by then, so with rain and Aqua Berry, he shouldn't take like any damage pretty much, even being quad resisted. So yeah, here we go with my 2 techs on the team. I did trade Berserker for Heliolisk pretty early in the season, and here we're gonna show it off. I got my Weather Ball for that fire weather. I mean, for the fire when the sun is up against Venusaur. I got Thunderbolt for Charizard and Volt Switch just in case, just to get a little bit momentum. And I got Dragon Pulse for the Flygon. So other than that, you know, I don't think he'll be expecting me to bring this, because it's to counteract his team with the solar power, just like Charizard. It's gonna give me that boost to special attack. That's why I'm running Timid and Choice Scarf, so that I could outspeed everything. I'm not sure if I outspeed the Venusaur. I probably do though. I didn't run that calc. I'll look at it later. But yeah, Venusaur in the sun versus Helios is definitely gonna get fried by Weather Ball solar power. And then also I got my Chandelure. This is also another thing that I'm gonna use to abuse the sun with my Flash Fire. I could bring this comfortably on Ninetales, and I'm actually looking to lead Chandelure. I don't see anything that kind of stops it. You know, I got my Shadow Ball for things like the Hatterene and Dusclops, and then Overheat in the sun is going to do a lot of damage. Just got that Mystical Fire on it, so that I can, you know, hinder a lot of his special attackers, because Mystical Fire has a 100% chance to drop special attack of the target by 1. And I just got the trick, if I could see Chandelure in on let's say Dusclops or Drapion, I'll get to hinder it by giving it a choice specs. So let's not waste any time and get into the battle. Alright, so we just got connected with Goose, and I'm just here going over my sets. I want to make sure that I got the right stuff, because so just a little update. I changed Gravity on Claydol for Light Screen, and I changed I believe it was Gyro Ball. No, it was Power Whip on, and Stealth Rocks. I changed it for Leech Seed and Protect to stall out some turns of Trick Room or Sun if I need to, and Leech Seed just because I didn't see a point of having Stealth Rocks. Maybe I could have had Thunder Wave. Think about it, that would have been better, but let's see how this works out. Like I said, he has that Sun or Trick Room Core. So let's see what he brought this time. Yes, so he brought his Sun with Drapion and Dusclops. So like I did say, he did just pick up Flygon, so he's bringing that. Got a little bit of an answer to it with my Mons. Let me just write down his team. So yes, this will be a weather war. That was my alarm to wake up for the battle, in case I missed it. Yeah, doing this pretty early. So yeah, like I said, want to lead off with Chandelure to get some momentum. So yeah, I actually took the name from my Jolteon and named my Helios Suki. If you guys didn't know, this is the Haikyuu volleyball team from Personal. took a lead. So he's leading off with Flygon. Interesting. Not sure what set it's running, but I know it has a lot of ground moves, so I'm just gonna switch straight into my Claydol. Like I said, I know this thing could be physical or special attacking. Unless I'm faster, it looks like he stayed in. Oh my god. Dragon Dance, Flygon. Uh-oh. So that means it's a physical set. Here, I want to just switch into Pelipper. It might have Thunder Punch though. Oh man, I can't even stay in on this thing. It's getting a lot of momentum off the start. Alright. Yeah, let me just go Pelipper. Being able to force out a switch like that is big. So yeah, I should have definitely tricked it. But I don't mind. Yeah, I'm bringing in Pelipper because this is my defensive wall. And I get to start up my rain. Outrage. Oh my god, that does big damage. Alright. Do I let my Pelipper go down here to bring in Dreadnought and the Ice Fang? Let's think about this. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that because I don't even need to bring in Pelipper. I could just bring in Helios, and I'm not sure if I kill with the Dragon Pulse. Let me check that. Helios versus Flygon. So my Helios is definitely faster. Dragon Pulse does not kill, and this thing being at +1 is like gonna eat whatever I go for. I could Ice Fang. Let's see. Ice Fang. So yeah, kind of taking a little bit long. This will kill, and I should be faster. It should be faster with the Swift one, putting me at +2. Right? Yep. So I lose my Pelipper, but that's fine because I have the Rain Dance Claydol on the back. I'm expecting him to go maybe Ninetales here to set up his son, because from the way it looks right now, I'm losing the Weather War. So yeah, just as I said, he brings in Ninetales. Now let me see if Dreadnought could live a Solar Beam. In my alright, so I don't live because of the Life Orb. So here I'm just gonna switch into my Chandelier. As he goes for the Will-O-Wisp. That's gonna boost my fire type moves. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Mystical Fire. Ooh. That's fine. Looks like this is more of a support set. Even if he does switch, nothing likes coming in on the Mystical Fire, I'm pretty sure. Unless he brings in Drapion, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna go for it again. But what's your play? Who's taking this Choice Specs Flash Flare boosted Sun boosted Mystical Fire? He won't like that. He won't like that. Oh my god! Chandler coming in clutch with that. Yo, and he dies to solo power. Nice. That takes out his Gigantamax completely. Yo, Chandler looking like a great pickup. Wow, let's go. So that allows him to bring in his Venusaur. Venusaur is faster, but you know what? Chandler did its job. I'm just gonna go for another Mystical Fire. You know what? And I could have expected the Earth Power there. That's fine. Here I'm just gonna go into Heliolisk since I know I'm faster. I'm just gonna go for that Weather Ball since I am Choice Scarf. Now the only problem is if he goes into Ninetales. Wow, so he just stays in, and Weather Ball takes out Venusaur. So definitely my 2 picks coming in clutch this week. And as the sun ends. So yeah, this is looking great. Looking great. Here, since I'm locked into Weather Ball, I want to get out. And maybe, let's see. So he still has Drapion, Dusclops, and Ninetales. Here, like the most sackable looks like Ferrothorn. It looks like that Ninetales is built to, yes, he goes for the knockoff. This is gonna put my Ferrothorn at a disadvantage versus his Drapion. Here I'm just gonna Leech Seed. He might switch. Even if I stayed in and he knocked me off, that would have been great for me. I'm gonna start trying to take it a little slow because I realize I'm making my plays really fast. Ninetales? No, Dusclops, right? I'm just gonna protect for the first turn to see what he would have gone for. So I'm not sure what this thing is running. Or I could just straight knock off, actually. Pretty sure this is the Eviolite too. That's fine. I really don't have any use for Ferrothorn, honestly. And I get to knock off his Eviolite. Yep. Getting that Leech Seed. I'm just gonna go for another knockoff. Nightshade. So I am specially defensive invested, so that doesn't do too much. Like I said, I don't mind losing. Oh my god, that was a crit. I don't mind losing my my Ferrothorn here, because that'll allow me to bring in Claydol, and Claydol should deal with Ninetales, and then I have my Heliolisk and Dreadnought to deal with Drapion. As he switches out, probably into Drapion. Yep. Knock off his Choice Scarf. Interesting. Not sure if I'm gonna protect this turn just to see what's the plan. If he has Swords Dance, he wouldn't have Swords Dance. He's Choice Scarf set. Oh, he's just planning on knocking off. He would have taken Iron Barbs. Just gonna Leech Seed again. Surprised he's not going into Ninetales. Ooh, EQ, nice. So that's not gonna take out. Oh, that was a crit. You know what? So I could predict the switch out, or even knock off again. But like I said, Ferrothorn has gotten great chip on each of these mons. So I'm just gonna go for another knockoff in case Goose switches. Yeah, does he bring in Ninetales? Yeah, so I get to knock off this thing's item. Pasho Berry. And I get to stall a turn of Sun because the burn does not take out Ferrothorn. Energy Ball. Alright. Here I'm just gonna go into Dreadnought. And I guess I'll Head Smash. Well, I'll max Rockfall. Yeah, I'm gonna max Rockfall because it has the highest base power, and then also, you know what? He might be faster. He might burn me, but oh, okay. So he switches out. Actually, interesting. Into Dusclops. So yeah, let me just record it. Ooh, I'm not sure if I live max attack Earthquake from Drapion, which might be the play there here. Or if she goes into Dreadnought, I mean, if she goes into Drapion, I'm definitely just gonna go to play it off. Actually, I think this end game is really hard because both Drapion and Ninetales have moves to deal with each of my respective mons. Drapion having the knockoff and the Earthquake. Let's hope I live. Oh, I'm faster. Choice Scarf definitely played a part, and that Max Quake is gonna take out the Drapion. And I'm pretty sure Dreadnought wins here. With the plus special defense, I should live an Energy Ball from Ninetales. So yeah, GG. It feels good to have 2 wins back to back, and I'm glad this team prep really worked out. I was able to use his son against him. So, alright, so he's just gonna protect, and I'm pretty sure the protect doesn't even matter because this max Rockfall is gonna hit through the screens, and it's gonna set up my Sandstorm, which will make me be able to live any attack, being at +1 special defense and the Sandstorm up. Oof. So yeah, let's actually see though, because the Energy Ball might kill. Just gonna go for the liquidation. Oh, faster! Wow. So good games to Goose, man. Told you, Dreadnought was a great pick. Getting that G-Max Dreadnought was a great pick. I'm telling you guys, dropping Orbeetle, dropped him on his neck. I got Dreadnought in the cut now. So yeah, that puts me at 2-3. It's comeback season, boys. I'm hype. So yeah, GG Sagoose. It was a great battle. Yeah, make sure you guys subscribe for more Pokemon Draft League content, and leave a like, and definitely comment how do you think the battle would have been different if I made a different move, or if you were in my shoes, what would you have done? So yeah, it's a Bishme signing out.